Well, thank you so much to Atlas VPN for sponsoring today's video. Do go and check out the latest Atlas VPN Black Friday price cut deal down in the link below, guys. Atlas VPN was created and crafted by cybersecurity experts and IT engineers in 2019. The goal was to make the internet accessible and safer for everyone. More than 6 million people around the world using Atlas VPN. Use it to stop ads and malware, blocks malicious links, ads and trackers, and notifies you when someone's trying to steal your data. Check out their latest deal in the link below, guys. 86% off, 6 months extra, £1.40 per month. Check out the latest Atlas VPN deal in the link down below. Well, mainstream media will ignore this as much as they can, but the simple fact is that Leavers, Brexiteers, have been proven absolutely spot on about the future direction of the European Union. Thank goodness we left when we did, because the German government increasingly revealing what their plan is for the future direction of the EU, what EU membership will mean. And as I said, it basically proves the predictions from Brexiteers, from Leavers, to be absolutely spot on. Now, of course, there are many within the EU still who have huge concerns about the direction the German government wants to take the EU in. You had the Polish deputy prime minister back in 2021 actually accusing Germany of wanting to turn the EU into a Fourth Reich. Quoted there as saying at the time, if we Poles agreed with this kind of modern day submission, we would be degraded in different ways, and that the EU's Court of Justice was being used as an instrument for federalist ideas. Now, of course, there's been a huge rise in Euroscepticism in Germany. You've had the AfD party, who described the EU as a failed project, polling about 22% in the latest polls, second only to the CDU-CSU Conservatives on 30% there. And you see it's yet another German poll. But when you combine support for the Conservatives and the AfD, it's over 50% of German voters compared to the three governing parties there, the SPD, the Greens and the FDP, who are all polling below the level of support that the CDU-CSU Conservatives are now receiving, along with the AfD. But you can see now the direction, the plan that the German government, the current German government at least, the plan that they have for the future direction of the EU. Yes, we know that the EU want to expand, enlarge. They want a number of countries to join by 2030. But Germany now looking at what's being described as reform of the EU. You've had their Foreign Minister, Annalena Baerbock there. And she says, getting bigger does not automatically mean getting stronger. We can only achieve this with reforms that strengthen our structures, she said, and our foundations within the EU. It's good, she said, that we have now initiated this reform debate. Well, what sort of reforms are the German government actually looking at? Well, you can see here what's been described as radical EU reform that will cause alarm for some within the EU. The German foreign minister there actually talking about abolishing the current system of EU commissioners, which would mean that some countries would actually lose their commissioner. So some countries would no longer actually have an EU commissioner at all. And on top of that, and of course, Annalena Baerbock, who the foreign minister in Germany is in the Green Party, proposing ending the unanimity rule, essentially doing away with vetoes completely, including in areas you see here, like taxation and foreign policy, removing the rights of vetoes within the EU on areas such as tax and foreign policy. So that is the future direction of the EU. As I say, thank goodness that we left. As I say, Brexiteer predictions, forecasts about the direction that the bloc is heading in, proven to be absolutely spot on. And I suspect we'll actually see an increasing backlash from voters across the EU against these plans. But let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, guys. I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more, of course. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.